What's up? It's Southern Man Live. Yes, sir. Today, hey, we got something a little special for you. Something a little different. We just gotta talk, y'all. I just want to talk a little bit. Just have a little conversation. Hey, but anyway, for those who don't know me, my name is Jermaine Gear. I have over 25 years of professional cooking experience. We are here, Southern Manna. We are here to help you and your family get in that kitchen to cook, communicate, and celebrate. Yes, sir. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the communication part of the day. So, hey, check this out. Today, we about to talk about the real stuff. We about to talk about something serious. We about to talk about the biggest political topic out right now. No, not Donald Trump. We about to talk about grits, sugar, and salt. Grits, sugar, salt. Grits, sugar, salt. You hear it? Yes, sir. Hey, big topic of the day. Should I, shouldn't I put sugar in my grits? Check this out. Tell me sugar or salt. Sugar or salt. Which one? Which one are you? Team sugar, team salt? Shoot me in the comments. Let me know before you even get to the end of this video. Before I say a word, let me know. Sugar, salt. Which team you own, okay? Let me know. But check it out. I got some facts here right here that I actually researched. Been doing some research for actually quite a few weeks. This is actually came up. And then actually, Robert Cummings, man, he put a really cool comment on Facebook, and he said, man, no way sugar should go on grits. And a lot of people commented, and I'm just like, man, we need to talk about this. So check it out. We're gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna give you some science behind it, because there are some benefits that sugar does that we may not talk about it. Dr. Robert, I don't even know how to say his last name, but I'm gonna spell it Margolske, Margolske of tongue, the taste senses. He actually helped found the taste bud that is known as umami. Umami is really known in the Asian world. Umami, so you have sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and now umami. It's the newest taste bud that they found. But the only way that Dr. Robert, we're just gonna call him Dr. Rob. Dr. Rob said that the way that the umami gland is actually hit has to be a salt and sweet taste. Salt and sugar has to be combined to actually hit that part of your tongue to kind of make that area kind of blow up. So that's why we really like that sweet and salty thing. You got the sweet and savory, you got the chicken and waffles, you got the, kettle corn, which is one of my favorite snacks. You got chocolate covered pretzels. The reason why we like that is because it hits that sensory gland on our tongue, or that taste bud that is known as umami. That's why we think salty and sweet shouldn't go together, but it hits that sensory gland on our tongue called umami, and it explodes in our mouth. That's why we really, really like those salty, savory things as well. Definitely known in some cultures, I'm not going to talk about what culture, but known in some cultures that a lot of people use sugar for is like when you open canned goods. So you open canned goods, You might use some canned corn or some canned tomatoes or green beans. One of the tricks that some cultures have been taught, I'm not going to say some cultures have been taught, that you put a little bit of sugar, not to make it sweet, but just put a little bit of sugar in that when you're cooking those vegetables or whatever, and it helps take that canned taste out of your beans or corn or whatever. It takes that metal taste out of it. So it helps you be able to not taste that metal taste, so it helps you out there. Another cool thing that sugar does, sugar will also help take the taste of an acidic item like a tomato. Tomatoes, like if you're stewing tomatoes, one of the big ingredients, well, not a big ingredient because it's really subtle, but you put a little bit of sugar in it to help balance out the acid that's in the tomato. To help balance that out, you add a little bit of sugar. So that's why you put sugar in tomato sauces. You put sugar in, pasta sauce, tomatoes, anything that usually involve a tomato. Even some soups, some tomato-based soups, you put a little sugar in to help kind of balance out that sugar. Not to the taste to where it's sweet, but just enough to help balance out the acidity. So I was watching Kev on stage today, doing my research, and he brought up this Alber's, ALBER's Quick Grits. And the crazy thing about these Quick Grits, right, is on the back of the Quick Grits, in the recipe, it say add sugar. Are you kidding me? Sugar in grits. It says add sugar. Sugar in your grits. But it also says add butter. And then you can add your salt. That's what the things say. That's what they say. I ain't saying that's what Jermaine say. That's what the package say. So obviously it's a reason to add sugar to your grits. Adding sugar to your grits. I'm not necessarily saying make your grits sweet. I'm not even trying to convince you to put sugar in your grits. But there is a purpose to put sugar in your grits. So when you add sugar, you can actually add a little bit of sugar, maybe like a tablespoon to every 3 cups of grits, and it will actually help open up the umami gland on your tongue. So I'm not saying don't add the salt. I'm not saying don't add the pepper. Add the salt, the pepper, the sugar, the salt, the pepper, the cheese, the butter, milk, all of that. Add that. But if you add a little bit of sugar, it will help enhance the taste of those other items if you add just a little bit of sugar in there, okay? But hey, if you like it sweet, hey, do your thing. Because the thing is, a lot of people be like, man, I'm not ever putting sugar in my grits. Never. I'm never putting sugar in my grits. But check this out though. But when you had a grits, you had your grits on the side, and then you have your pancakes right here. Then that syrup get in your grits, and then boy, you get to mixing that thing up, and you eat it. You be like, man, that's how I eat my grits. I eat syrup on my grits. But you say you don't like sugar, but you eat syrup in your grits. You like jelly in your grits. Some people like honey in their grits. Man, hey, if you taking everything on your plate, mixing it in, pancakes, everything else, and you mixing it in with your grits, and then you talk about, man, it's crazy. I ever put sugar in my grits. You lying. You're lying. You got jelly, you got honey, you got syrup all in your grits, but you don't want sugar. Okay, yes sir. You got something to say, put it in the comments. I want to talk to you. Hey, we just here to love on y'all, have a little friendly little argument. But hey, check it out. I'm not saying putting sugar in your grits to me, crazy. Wouldn't do it. But check this out. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, I got my little bowl of grits right here. I'm about to dig in. Sugar in your grits to me, crazy idea. Don't do it unless you want to. All right? Hey, y'all have a good day. Thank y'all so much for watching. God bless. Have a good week.